find the highest quantity of output. I actually use a spreadsheet to solve this particular problem, and here are the data based on the spreadsheet. Here's the production function, the quantity of labor and the quantity of output from 0 workers up to 20 workers. I hope you can see that in both sectors. And this is what the production function looks like in the agricultural sector. So 20 workers would contribute 160 units of output. And in the manufacturing sector, again, 20 workers would contribute or produce 160 units of output. Because we have 20 workers, we have to ask the question, what is the maximum quantity of output or revenue or GDP, all being the same thing because the prices are one and just adding the value of the output in the two sectors. So if I have all 20 workers in agriculture, the GDP would be 160. If all 20 workers were in manufacturing, the GDP would be 160. But if I were to assign 19 workers to agriculture and the other worker to manufacturing, I have 159.6 plus 9.9, which is 169.5. So you see I can increase the overall output by allocating the workers between the two sectors. That should be pretty obvious to you. What I've done in this third analysis is I've numbered the workers so that the sum is always going to be 20. And I tell you the output, and I multiply by 1 to get the GDP. So what I just said was, when the workers are all assigned to the manufacturing sector, the GDP is 160. When 19 workers are assigned to the manufacturing sector and 1 to the agricultural sector, we get 15.6 plus 153.9, which is a total of 169.5 as our GDP. And by allocating the workers between these two sectors, you can run down the table here, and you're looking for the highest number when you sum the GDP from the two sectors. And it looks as though if we allocate the workers 10 to agriculture and 10 to manufacturing, we get 210 as our GDP, and that's higher than any other allocation. Notice the 911 and 119 will both be lower in terms of the amount of GDP, so that means that we have found the maximum level of GDP when we allocate the workers 10 and 10. There's no magic to the 10 and 10. Allocating the workers 50-50 percentage-wise will not necessarily give you the best outcome.